Welcome YouTube to another episode on J.A.D.I.A TV. Welcome back, and for all you new viewers, welcome and subscribe please. Today we're here to talk about the Tokyo Marui M4A1 RIS. I just happened to be lucky enough to win this in a draw, thanks to Canadian Airsoft Regiment. So I just want to start off by pointing a couple things of the outside of the gun. One thing I noticed and I did not like the most was right here on the delta ring. If you don't latch that in tight enough, it'll just slip out and you'll drop your gun like I did. Another thing about this gun is the fact that it comes with a PEQ box. It holds an 8.4 volt battery, which I kind of like and I kind of don't. I don't know if 8.4. I've got a 9.6, so I got to buy a new battery, but that's fine. Oh, another feature I really like about this gun is the selector switch. It is solid. There's no wiggle to it, and it's clean. Like, it clicks, you know you're there, and it's not moving. Oh, it's just really nice. It's one of the best selector switches I have, and I know to some people you're thinking, wow, it's a selector switch, but to me that's awesome. Comes with a mid cap. I don't exactly know how much it holds.
We're guessing 90 rounds. About
90 rounds, yep. And again, fits really nicely up in the gun. Little to no wiggle. It came with a stock foregrip, which I didn't like, so I put my own on here. The only problem is color doesn't match. But it's kind of a bit design flaw when it comes to this, because I have to wrap this around to get my flashlight to work. Otherwise, when you have it down, it doesn't work at all. So that's the outers. So let's talk a little about the internals. Inside we got a version 2 gearbox sporting an M85 spring and plastic bushings. But Tokyo Marui says as long as you don't open it up and mess around with it, it's going to last for a long time. Once you open it up and you start upgrading, you know, I've heard stories of it not lasting, breaking, so I'm not going to touch it. I like how it is right now. I like the way it fires, I like the way it sounds, and the rate of fire is pretty impressive for only an M85 spring.
And it's a good CQB gun.
Yes, very good CQB gun. So we're going to take it down range now, and we're going to chrono it for you. We're going to show you the feet per second, rounds per second, and the joules of the gun for those who like to hear all that stuff, and we'll also put it in rounds per minute for fun. All right.
So we're going to put some BBs down range now. As always, make sure you stay safe. All of us, including our cameraman, are going to be putting on our safety goggles. All right, let's get some shooting done. So we're doing semi right now. 281, 283, 280. I'm going to full. So 750 rounds per minute. I'm going to go over to rounds per second, and we'll just do another burst. And 14.2 rounds per second. So pretty good.
All right, so we showed you the feet per second, the rounds per second, the rounds per minute. Unfortunately, we forgot to show you the joules. But we're going to shoot down range now to show you an accuracy test. It's a little dark in here, so we're going to have a bit of human error. It's hard to see the target. So just remember, even when shooting down range at just a tree or something like that, remember to have your goggles on, because BBs can bounce back. The accuracy test, and as you can see, that's all pretty nice and decent groupings, especially for a person like me with not the greatest aim. And this is about the size of a torso, so, well, not my torso, the torso of a skinny person. And yeah, so that's all kill shots right there. And so I'd rate this gun about an 8.5 out of 10. It's a decent gun, and I'm definitely going to use it on the field. I don't see any need for upgrades because I want to keep this as CQB as possible. Yeah, so stay safe, always wear your goggles. Don't shoot at animals. Don't shoot at people that don't have goggles on. And, you know, treat these guns as if they're real, and you should stay safe.
Have fun.
All right, you ready?
I think so.
You sure? Because you're smiling.
I don't know. I don't get why it is.
Ready?
Okay. Yep.
Welcome, YouTube.
So sorry.
That was like 1 second.
No.